or the beautiful decorations, I ought to sing a Christmas carol right now. But instead, I do have two other messages I'd like to announce today. Appreciate my friends and colleagues and you people being here today. And my wife, Paula, standing over to the side over here. Again, I have two messages today. The first message, I'd like to tell everyone the last 16 years, actually 15 years, will be 16 years after this coming session, I've had the privilege to represent District 22 in the Senate. And the friends I've made are countless in the Senate. It's been life-changing for me, and I'll always treasure my time there. I won't be running for the Senate, and it's my hope that announcing right now, this will give whoever might run for my seat plenty of time before that March 1st deadline to decide whether to run. And those are the counties of Bolivar, Washington, Clarke, Humphreys, Yazoo, and Madison County. So it's a big area from north of Cleveland to the reservoir. And I hope we can recruit someone who is very capable and hardworking to represent our area. My second message is that I'm announcing my candidacy for State Treasurer of Mississippi. We've prayed about this a lot, done a lot of soul searching in reaching this decision. Lynn Fitch has been the treasurer for the last 8 years. I've had the opportunity to work with her. During that time, she's done a great job, and we wish her well as she seeks the Attorney General position. I believe I'm uniquely qualified to be the treasurer. The last 7, it'll be 8 years, I've been the Appropriations Chairman in the Senate. It's given me the opportunity to look deeply into every facet of state government, every budget, for every agency. And I'm proud, really, of the fact that 8 years ago, when Lieutenant Governor Tate Reeves appointed me as Appropriations Chairman, that at that time, we had about $90 million in reserve. It's in the old Tobacco Trust Fund. That was all the reserve the state of Mississippi had. And we had about $200 million in one-time money that was being spent in the budget. Since that time, now 8 years later, right now our projections on the budget that we're working on, we'll have over $400 million in reserve. We'll be at the statutory limit. And we have zero one-time money in the budget. So Mississippi's financial position has greatly improved, I'm proud, in the last 8 years. This has happened, you know, again, working with Lieutenant Governor Reeves and with our House colleagues, Speaker Gunn and Chairman John Reed in the House. And before that was Chairman Herb Frierson, the head of Department of Revenue. I just really thank them and appreciate all the work we've done together. In addition to my budget work here in the Senate, for the last 40 years, especially here in December, I'm celebrating my 40th year in practice public accounting. I'm a CPA. I've dealt with large, complex corporations and estates for 40 years, all the way down to the simplest W-2 taxpayer. And I'm proud that I think I understand the needs of taxpayers and citizens all over the state. So now it's time to travel around the state, all 82 counties we plan to visit. And Paula and I are looking forward to catching up with old friends and meeting new ones as we get around the state during our campaign.